Gonna make a little quick video about letting go. I just got a video from one of the guy that I do my meditation with. He's a trainer for the Heartfulness, but he sent me a link for a video by Deepak Chopra. And I was familiar with Deepak Chopra from, he was real involved with the Transcendental Meditation movement stuff, but he had a pretty good video on letting go and, you know, how different things are involved. But I think letting go comes from confidence. And how do you gain confidence? But by feeling secure in how much love you're receiving. So if you look at like a little child and the parents love the child and they're sending love to the child, that gives the child a feeling of confidence. So they're able to, you know, take that first step, and they're able to, you know, ride without the training wheels, and they just have a sense of self-assuredness that allows them to do the things that need to be done. Well, we are receiving love all the time from our spiritual counterpart, God manifested as angels or guides or, you know, masters. We're receiving this love from them all the time. It's our ability to receive it. That's the only thing holding us up. So I think obstacles are an opportunity to evaluate how much love am I allowing? How much love am I receiving? When we feel stuck, it's not because the barrier is something that we can't easily get over. It's the fact that we have the perception that the barrier is something we can't get over. And what creates that perception is the self, the smaller part of our, you know, personality. So the spiritual life is when this love comes in, fills you and makes you feel expanded. And the barrier's there, yes, but the barrier's not who you are. You quit identifying with the barrier. So for example, before you have this love, before you feel this, you know, this love coming into your heart, you might see the barrier and go, oh, the barrier reflects back to you all of your negative emotions. I'm not worthy, I'm not smart enough, I'm not good looking enough, we start making excuses why we can't get over the barrier. But once you have the love, you just see the barrier as an extension of that love. So it's no longer an enemy, it's no longer something negative, it's just love, just reflecting back on itself. And it just automatically dissolves. And I think that that's where we're heading. We're heading to a place where we have love coming in to such an extent, and our ability to receive love is increasing to such an extent that we just expand right through all of the barriers. The barriers just dissolve in front of us. Doesn't mean it's going to be easy every single time, and at the beginning especially it's going to be very hard. And I had somebody tell me about a lady once, or I read a story about a lady when I first started doing transcendental meditation years and years ago, and she started doing TM, and she must have been very sensitive to begin with, but she started seeing like disembodied spirits. I guess you could call them ghosts. They weren't threatening her or anything, but she would be sitting on her bed, or she'd be, you know, in her bed, and she'd see them sitting like on her bed. It was almost like they were kind of hanging out. And probably they were attracted to her light, you know, the fact that she was, but the meditation increased her awareness, but she didn't feel the love. She didn't feel the love coming in, so she didn't feel safe. She didn't feel protected. And so she became a born-again Christian and, you know, followed that path. I thought that was interesting. And so it's important that I think we remember that these paths, these whatever path we're on, if it's not one of love, if it's not a path with love, it's gonna be a rocky road. It's gonna be a rocky road. So I just wanted to put that out there. I thought it was interesting. I'll leave a link to this Deepak Chopra thing. It's good. It's a little intellectual for me. It's he talks about basically having more awareness, so that if you feel like these barriers to letting go, you can kind of like psychologically trick yourself into a different way, which is good. That's legitimate also. But it's not the highest path. The highest path is to have the love take you there, and have the love create the space for you, and have the it's kind of like you're in the jungle and you have a guide, and this guide knows it. He's been in the jungle his whole life. You don't know anything, right? You're just walking along and you're stepping on snakes and everything else. But this guide is like, hey, watch out for this. There's a pitfall here. Oh, watch out for that. Oh, I'm going to clear some stuff. I'm going to climb the tree and see which direction we need to go. It's like concierge service, right? They're making it as easy for you as possible. Basically, all you had to do is show up. And that's kind of what I'm getting at, is that's the kind of path I want to be on. And I feel like I am. I just thought I'd make this video today. Hope you're having a good day. Take care.